feel real yet?
Yeah, same.
You like the leg slit?
Leg slit's good.
It also has pockets.
Christian had one, but we had to get new pants.
Friends, we are gathered together in the sight of God to witness and bless the joining together of Jake and Molly in Christian marriage. The covenant of marriage was established by God, who created us male and female for each other. With his presence and power, Jesus graced a wedding at Cana of Galilee, and in his sacrificial love gave us the example for the love of a husband and wife. Jake and Molly come this afternoon to give themselves to one another in this holy covenant.
Giving away your sweet, beautiful, smart, adventurous hurricane of a girl is not an easy task. But I know without a shadow of doubt that this kind, gentle, warm-spirited Auburn man will love and cherish my angel Puff.
Many factors influence our union, such as the love and support of our families, the company of our current friends, and the $4.99 it costs for cookout shakes. But above all, I wouldn't have become the husband I am without your persistent and unbridled love.
If you've seen the great classic, Father of the Bride, you know that movie well, and one of the greatest lines in there that I thought of was, that woman is to be married? How is that possible? She's not a woman, she's my little girl. And I think of Molly still with the gold wire-brimmed glasses and the pigtails and those dimples.
Well, Dad, you're in your tuxedo. My favorite person.
The truth is that while we were raising them, our children were raising and teaching us about ourselves as well.
No, but you're gonna get me a good one. Keep cleaning with my I tell you and others often that night at Atlantic Botanical Gardens was when I knew we were serious and I wanted to marry you. I love you and I'm so grateful that you are always there for me and happy to just be by my side regardless of if I'm dressed up in the life of the party or in sweatpants unable to move. I know that you and I will stick through the highs and lows together. I promise to be by your side, fighting for you and our marriage through good and bad.
Mom, finally. We've been waiting on this day for a little under a year and a half. And while we're able to enjoy our time being engaged, our time to be husband and wife is long overdue.
As your dad said, you have a heart that is pure, filled with love, grace, and passion. And Jake, we both knew right from the start that you were special. And tonight is surely an example of that.
Jake, you ready? You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Jake Sitch.
And I know, Molly, and I vow with every aging bone in my body to have and to hold you, and with every gray hair I grow, to love you more than this moment. And with every morning we share to cherish you in the day like the next one isn't promised. In sickness and in health, for better and for worse, and for richer poor, from this day forward. I love you.
So I have to say first, I was very excited to meet Jake.
Some of you know Jake as JT, Pikachu, Tank, Joel.
And I often called him my boy JT.
Molly had talked about this great friend of hers that used to drive her to and from Atlanta, back and forth at 85 miles an hour on the interstate, but always had these great stories about Jake.
You know you're so exotic with the way you move. Skinny jeans and Converse, I think I'm into you. And I've been looking for somebody as classic as you. Got me feeling like a kid again, the way that you do. 'Cause you're so hypnotic, I think I'm into you. You got me into you.
The beautiful thing about your relationship is that the foundation that it was built on.
Molly is also giving in her relationship with JT. They both are, and I've seen firsthand how they take such great care of each other. They are truly a team while supporting each other in their individual endeavors.
Cheers to the newlyweds. JT, cherish the memories with your new wife, Molly. And to Molly, I would say welcome to the family, but you've been part of the Sitch family for a lot longer.
Here's to the past for all that you have learned. Here's to the present for all you will share. Here's to the future for all that you have to look forward to. Cheers.
You know you're so exotic.